Have you ever wondered what it takes to go from wrestling superstar to one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors? Dwayne. The Rock Johnson's journey is full of twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. From his early struggles to becoming a global icon, there's so much more to his story than just his on-screen roles. What's behind the charm, the muscles, and the charisma? One of the most complex personalities in today's entertainment business is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Johnson is well known for his charisma, diligence, and charitable endeavors. He has established himself in a variety of industries, including professional wrestling, Hollywood stardom, and business endeavors. Like every public person, he has faced controversy throughout his career. Born in Hayward, California on May 2, 1972, Dwayne Douglas Johnson came from a family steeped in professional wrestling. Both his maternal grandpa, Peter Mavia, and father, Rocky Johnson, were prominent figures in the professional wrestling world. Despite his wrestling heritage, Johnson's first love was football. He played for the University of Miami and helped the team win a national championship in 1991. Even though he was drafted into the Canadian Football League, injuries ended his brief football career. In the mid-1990s, Johnson switched to professional wrestling after his football dreams fell through. He quickly established himself as The Rock, his ring character. Johnson rose to popularity in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, subsequently renamed World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, thanks to his captivating personality and remarkable athleticism. He became a superstar thanks to his memorable matches, catchphrases, and exaggerated persona. He became one of the most renowned and well-liked wrestlers in the history of the sport after winning numerous WWE titles. His achievements in the WWE served as a strong springboard for his subsequent pursuits in Hollywood and other fields. Dwayne Johnson transitioned from the wrestling ring to the movie theater with ease in the early 2000s. He played the title character in The Scorpion King in 2002, which was his breakthrough performance. Johnson's status as an action star was cemented by the commercial success of the Mummy Returns spin-off. His charisma and physique were hailed for his performance, which paved the way for his Hollywood destiny. Johnson performed in a number of movies in the years after The Scorpion King, showcasing his versatility in action and family-friendly roles. He starred in popular series including Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, 2017, and the Fast and Furious movies. He was able to hold a significant position in Hollywood due to his flexibility as an actor and his popularity at the box office. Johnson's acting versatility grew beyond action parts as his film career developed. His performance as Maui in Disney's Moana 2016 showcased his vocal and acting skills and proved that he could voice a character in an animated film. He also gained more reputation as a movie office powerhouse for his role in the Jumanji remake series, which skillfully combined comedy, adventure, and nostalgia. Johnson became one of the highest-paid performers in Hollywood as a result of the financial success of his movies and his enormous popularity. He was the highest-paid actor in the world in 2020 according to Forbes, which is evidence of his star power and varied career. In addition to his entertainment career, Dwayne Johnson is widely admired for his philanthropic and charitable endeavors. He has utilized his position to raise awareness of a number of topics and is a vocal supporter of vulnerable children, especially those who are dealing with life-threatening conditions. Johnson established the non-profit Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation in 2006 with the goal of assisting children who are at risk or near death. Among the many projects the charity has undertaken are hospital fundraising and wish granting for kids with life-threatening illnesses. Johnson's charitable endeavors go beyond the organization he founded. He has contributed to many disaster relief initiatives, such as helping Hurricane Harvey victims in 2017. Johnson frequently promotes social justice, mental health awareness, and military personnel causes on his social media channels. His sincere desire to give back to his community and his down-to-earth demeanor are the foundation of his relationship with his admirers. Together with Oprah Winfrey, Johnson established the People's Fund of Maui in 2023 as a fundraising campaign to help those affected by the deadly Maui wildfires. Winfrey and Johnson both contributed $5 million to the charity, which attracted a lot of attention. But the campaign also came under fire after it was said that these public people were being insensitive by asking for donations in spite of their enormous riches. In a direct response to the criticism, Johnson promised to be more deliberate in his future charitable endeavors. He underlined that the People's Fund was created to empower those who were directly affected by the tragedy by giving them the money they required to start over. Although Dwayne Johnson's career has been well praised, he has also been the subject of several scandals and critiques, some of which have damaged his reputation. However, these disputes also demonstrate Johnson's readiness to face and learn from challenging situations. The criticism of the People's Fund of Maui was one of the biggest scandals Johnson had to deal with in recent years. Despite their significant riches, the public's response to Johnson and Winfrey's appeal for money was generally seen as tone-deaf. Two of the wealthiest people on the planet, according to critics, shouldn't have solicited the public for donations to help with disaster relief. Johnson responded to the criticism in a video, saying that he could have handled the matter more skillfully and that he understood why people felt that way. Many people were moved by his open and sympathetic reaction, which demonstrated his capacity to own up to his mistakes and take responsibility for his actions. Following rumors of purportedly unethical behavior on the set of his movie Red One in 2024, Johnson found himself in the news once more. According to the reports, Johnson was consistently late and even urinated on water bottles to avoid taking breaks. In response to these accusations, Johnson acknowledged the bottle incident, but refuted the assertions of excessive tardiness. He denied in a statement that he had extensively postponed filming, claiming the charges were fabricated. Director Jake Kasdan and his Red One co-star Chris Evans backed Johnson, lauding his professionalism and kindness on set. Despite the general acceptance of Johnson's answer, the dispute sparked debate about the demands of Hollywood employment. It also demonstrated how even the most well-known and prosperous people may come under fire for their actions, especially when it comes to the rigors of movie scheduling. Dwayne Johnson has always been an outspoken supporter of bipartisanship and unity, frequently highlighting the value of cooperating across party divides. He has discussed the prospect of running for public office, including the presidency, over the years. Johnson has insisted that his decision would be based on public support, despite the fact that his remarks regarding entering politics have generated a lot of conjecture. As one of the most well-known celebrities to support Joe Biden's presidential campaign, Johnson made headlines in 2020 when he endorsed Biden. Johnson later apologized for his endorsement, claiming that it had unintentionally fueled a polarizing political environment. Since then, Johnson has reaffirmed his support for political neutrality and emphasized the value of cooperation throughout divisive political periods. Many supporters of his find resonance in his determination to put the greater good ahead of partisan differences. Johnson's public remarks regarding the possibility of a political career have generated a lot of interest, despite his misgivings about the political system. On and off television, his leadership persona presents him as someone who would be able to win over a large portion of the American populace. Johnson has stated that, for the time being, he is still focused on his entertainment and charitable endeavors, and his political goals are still up in the air. Johnson's charitable endeavors have had a long-lasting influence outside of his entertainment career, especially in the fields of disaster relief and children's welfare. Despite his sporadic slip-ups, Johnson's commitment to helping those in need is a key component of his public persona. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates. Join the community and stay tuned for more exclusive content.